What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Monty Python. And we're returning to the Matching Tie Handkerchief album, which once again I have a recent repress of, and which I never had back in the day. And the sketch, I assume, we're going to listen to, maybe it's a song, but I'm assuming it's a sketch, is word association. Monty Python's cleverness with words and meaning is, I think, one of the hallmarks of their comedy. And given certain sketches or scenes from their films, I wouldn't be surprised if John Cleese is involved. It feels like whenever there's semantics or wordplay, he is often at the center of it. So let's give this a listen. This is Monty Python, the track, and as I said, I assume a sketch is word association, and it's taken from the Matching Tie and Handkerchief album.
Tonight's the night I shall be talking about a flu, the subject of word association football. Now, this is a technique out a living, much used in the practice makes perfect of psychoanalysis, dear brother, and one that has occupied Piper, the majority rule of my attention squad by the right number 1, 2, 3 for the last 5 years to the memory. It is quite remarkable, Baker Charlie, how much the miller's son, this so-called while you were out word association immigrants' problems, influences the manner from heaven in which we sleek-it car and timorous beasties all Americans speak, the famous explorer. And the really, well, that is surprising partner in crime is that a lot and his wife of the lion's feeding time, we may be CDE effectively quite unaware of the fact or fiction section of the Watford Public Library that we are even doing. It is a far, far better thing that I do now than what's going on with Christian Barnard, the famous hearty part of the Let Us Now Praise famous mental homes for loonies like me. So on the button, my contention causing all the headaches is that unless we take into account of Monte Cristo in our thinking, George V, this phenomenon, on the other hand, we shall not be able, satisfactory fiction section of the Watford Public Library, againly, to understand to attention when I'm talking to you and stop laughing about human nature, man's psychological make-up, some story the wife will believe, and hence the very meaning of life itself, selfish bastard, I'll kick him in the balls upon road.
Insane and genius in equal measure. I don't even know where to start here. Some of the transitions, which again, it's like word association, but it's in the form of like stream of consciousness, and the more it goes on, the more the phrase turns become silly. Like they become sillier as it goes along, and it's just one that you really have to listen to several times and or read a transcription of what he's doing here to really appreciate how funny that is. I mean, that's like, take account of Monte Cristo. Like, it's these little adaptations of like words and their meanings that just make the whole thing, again, it's as full of lunacy as it is brilliance, and I guess that's a perfect way to describe Monty Python. Honestly, I need to listen to that like 3 or 4 more times. Let me know what you think of this one. I just throw up my hands. It's Monty Python. There's nothing else you can say. Peace.